What's up guys, and welcome back to another video of GP Products, the performance company. And today we do a deeper dive into the world of high performance cooling. At GP Products we are the distributor for the world's leading aftermarket brands such as Venturi, Akrapovic, Urban, Novitec and CSF. And with CSF we can cover everything from your track build to your rare classic. CSF is a 4th gen family business established in 1947. With their expertise in cooling, they established CSF officially in 1975, quickly becoming an industry leader in terms of high performance cooling. And to bring this story to life, we visited Rico Customs, and I'll give you a little hint, this is what it's all about. Let's show you the art and talk with the artist.
Hi man, nice to meet you. Welcome to our shop.
Thank you very much. First of all, thank you for having us. It's like a movie scene we're walking into.
It's our little dream factory. So
it's incredible.
We're super proud of this place and happy to work here in this atmosphere.
Standing here, the combination between these two, the classic 911 with the cafe racer.
Yeah, so I built the bike myself just for fun.
Right.
But of course everything is around the Porsches.
This is your own car, right?
Yeah, this is my private ST.
All right, you're driving it a lot, or is it more like a garage queen?
As much as possible.
Yeah.
No garage queen here. So I always say some people collect art and we drive it or race it. And I try to use it as much as possible.
Yeah. Far from a garage queen, exactly.
Yeah, no, I try to drive it with 200 kilometers to a racetrack, track it and drive with 200 kilometers back. I have a very nice trailer, but I don't want to use it.
Nah, this is better than the trailer.
I want to prove that the cars are very useful and reliable. And that for me is the most important, to show clients also that, look, it's a nice product. We try to make it art, but we still want people to drive it.
Usability.
The usability, it should be reliable, it should always work, it should drive very nicely, smooth, but still the old school feeling. But they should use it. And I think most of my clients are also clients that come here to build a car, a project that's personal to them, but also very usable.
You all built them?
Yeah, they're all sold for clients. This is for a Dutch client, this is for a French client.
All right.
We've got 2 Dutch cars there. We just shipped one to LA and one to Switzerland.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they just left.
So Rico Customs is worldwide.
Yeah, we're going, so especially for CSF also. For the US, we've got 2 cars there now. So, and I got a lot of requests from there. So I think a lot more will come in the future from the US for sure.
Yeah, nice. How did you start? Because I can't imagine if it started like this.
No. So I always was in the fashion.
Yeah?
So a completely different game. But I was always especially race fan. So I loved the vintage racing. I always went to the tracks. And so when I turned 18, bought my first car. Start modding it, start changing it, doing track days with it.
What was the first car?
It was a BMW. Yeah, 2002. I had an E30 M3 fully DTM spec built, but all built myself also. And but then, I just always loved Porsches. Only financially in the beginning, of course, when you're 18, they're a bit out of reach.
Not a lot of
options. At one point
then,
I could, so I decided to buy one, but I couldn't find the right one. So I decided to buy an older one which needed some work and did the complete build myself. It was kind of like this, a little bit light, the grey color, but kept it small body that time. Then I sold it and did an ST build. And then I was like, okay, I want to do this, I want to change that. And from there on it started. And
you were buying, building, selling, buying, building, selling.
Yeah, and then got more and more requests because the cool thing is we do things different. We don't need to use original colors, for example. So people started noticing that from my Insta account or from YouTube videos. Can you build me one? I said, for me it's more a hobby. Sorry. And then, but I got more and more requests. And at one point I just, I felt also that my interest started shifting from the fashion to this.
Okay, yeah.
And my knowledge started growing and I collected a lot of friends in the scene around me, which were very good at doing all these things. So at one point I have Tom, my main mechanic. I said, listen, maybe we should just
do
go for
together,
it.
yeah.
And he said straight away, he worked for Porsche at that time. He said straight away, yes, let's go.
And I think over there they're installing something interesting, right?
We're putting some good oil cooling on the car.
Exactly, the CSF
Yeah.
Right-Fender oil cooler, right? If I'm not mistaken.
The front oil cooler.
Yeah, nice.
So here we're working on 2 cars, a 3.4 liter engine, upgraded from 3.2 to 3.4. So a bit better cooling is always nice.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, then CSF of course is the perfect product for that. Car's almost ready to go, suspension, everything is already done, and as you can see, everything is made new. And ready to put the CSF on. So we got here the setup for the car. Oil coolers are always in the front.
Yeah.
So we, for our cars, most of the race cars, we make the details with like the extra slots. This is a typical RC detail also. To get more wind in for the cooler, because it's behind the right headlight. So we're ready here to install the whole oil system. I'll show you here what we've got. Also here we make everything new always. So we also the thermostat, everything is bought new. Because we don't want any failures in the oil system, of course.
Of course, yeah.
And then with the radiator. Yeah, we're ready to install this.
Ready to go.
So that's cool. You know, we want to have the best quality, so you also need the best products, and that's why for cooling, but also suspension, brakes, everything from every part of the car, we try to source the best products.
Yeah, you can't take shortcuts with builds like this.
No, we can't. If something, if you have an engine failure because of cooling or whatever, then it's an expensive mistake.
Of course.
We need the best of the best.
Yeah, for sure. And now we're at the right address.
Yeah.
But, let's take a look at the installation. Whoa, before we continue the video, let's quickly talk about the technical aspect of CSF, because it's as interesting as all the rest you're gonna see. CSF became famous for being the first ones to create aftermarket cooling solutions for Hondas and Toyotas, the imports in the US, and it all expanded from there rapidly. And looking at their building process, it's easy to explain why they had such a massive growth. Because their building process consists of everything that's being done in-house. Even their machines are being built in-house, such as the computer-aided core building machines, to make sure that the quality is as consistent as it can be. They use 6-axis CNC machines, and their welders are trained every year in Japan by Isuzu to make sure that they are on top of their game. And if you know Isuzu, they are known for building some high durability stuff, so having them certified by Isuzu means that they're on top of their game. All this leads to creating the best cooling solutions for your car. And to dive a little more into detail, let's grab this one. This is an oil cooler for a Porsche 911 and 930 Turbo. And if you look here, a normal cooler uses O-shaped tubes. So the coolant runs through it, no issue. But with CSF, we used B-shaped tubes, which are lighter, thinner, stronger, and they have 15% more surface heat transfer because the surface area is bigger than with a normal O-tube. We have multi-louvered fins, and everything is tested in-house in their wind tunnel lab. They use military-grade aluminium, CNC machined fittings, and as I already said, we have master TIG welders. And talking about OEM fitment, they go as far as having the same part number as the original Porsche cooler. Alright, I took long enough of your time, but let's quickly go back to Rico Customs where we fitted the Right-Fender oil cooler, and let's show you the installation now. Rumor has it that I got the chance to drive one of your pieces of art.
Yeah, of course you can take, we can go on a drive for this with my own car.
Yeah,
and it's a fun car, 3.8 liters, 320 horsepower, so it's a beast.
It's going to be a different kind of experience that I'm used to, I think, but I have to say, you're making a dream happen at the moment.
Yeah, so, no, this is fun to drive. It's very, very fast. And,
right. If you have the keys, I promise you I will take care of it and bring it home in one piece.
Drive safe, but have fun. That's the most important. So
definitely will.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much, man. CSF has been a trusted partner for some of the most desirable companies in the game, such as Honda Performance Development, Nissan Nismo, Sheepy Race, the guy that built crazy twin-turbo R8s and Hurricanes. We have VF Engineering, ES Motors, Pikes Peak, Formula Drift, Global Time Attack. Do I need to continue? At GP Products, we are the distributor for the world's leading aftermarket brands, as already mentioned. We offer exhaust systems, we offer intake systems, we offer some of the best looking body parts, but we also were looking for top tier quality in terms of cooling. So it was only right that we got in contact with CSF, with Ravi. He educated us on his products, he taught us everything about the technology, and with CSF as well, they don't only cover the 911s, they cover BMWs, Audis, Porsches, everything you can think of. From your classic car to your young timer, to your new car, to your track build, they can cover everything. But enough technical talk now, let's get back to Rico Customs, where I was very nervous to drive his car.
Yo, this is an experience. I've driven 3 meters, but this is an experience and a half already. But this is raw. Now, this thing is the purest form of driving you can get. And I mean, I'm rarely nervous to drive a car, but this demands another level of respect. Now, in talking about raw, this thing is incredibly loud. I mean, I'm driving at the pops and bangs, and those aren't programmed pops and bangs like in the Fiesta ST. These are real pops and bangs. Now, to talk about how loud this thing is, I'm driving at 2,000 RPMs at the moment, and I can't hear myself think if I push the revs a bit. And to give you a good overview of the 911 community and how passionate it is, over 80% of all the 911s that have ever been built are still on the road till this day. And while lots of them have been rebuilt and restored to their original form, some of them have been built to push the limits, like the guys at Rico Customs do, like this car does. And with products like CSF, you can be assured that when you're pushing the limits of your car, the performance and the durability of your car stays right up there. And if you're driving the best, you need the best internals as well. And with CSF, the core of the cooler has been made out of the most durable, high-grade aluminium that you can imagine. I got the hang a bit of this car, so let's push some revs. I mean, it's 20% throttle I'm giving at the moment, I think, but to give you a little insight into driving this thing, this car weighs 950 kilos, less than a ton, and it's producing 320 horsepower. So you can imagine I'm a bit nervous to drive this thing. And we always talk about sound. I mean, we sell exhaust systems. A sound like this, you can't replicate in a modern car. It's just impossible. I mean, everyone is programming pops and bangs these days, but this is where they came from. This is how people want their car to sound, but they can't replicate it. Okay, you guys hear those sounds? That's so... This is something I've never experienced before, and I will probably never experience this again until I can call Rick and say I want to build my own, but it's gonna take a while. Oh man, I can't. Sometimes you just can't find the words for something, and it's what I'm having right now at the moment.
Your body waving like the ocean, waving like the ocean, waving like the ocean, waving like the. Your body waving like the ocean, waving like the ocean, waving like the ocean, waving like the. Your body waving every angle I want. You got me waiting till the beat gonna drop. Hit me.
Okay, now you're sounding crazy.
Oh, you wanna go? Heaven can wait. Dipping your toe down in your face.
It's fair to say, guys, this has been the best, but also most frightening driving experience I've ever had in any car. And now this video is all about CSF, and if you want to enjoy your car without any headache, if you want to go on a spirited drive or want to be ensured that the power numbers your car produces are constant over every day, any season, well, contact us and we will get CSF in your car and we will give you the best driving feeling you can ever have. Thank you for watching. Press subscribe, press the like button, press subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
stop on. You got me, wait until the beat gonna drop. Hit me.
Okay, now you're sounding crazy.
Make me like it, let me know with those hips so unforgettable. Yeah, baby, tell me how they hate it, though.